Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I know it's nothing. I'm Jem and let's get to it. So today we are diving on into the books I want to read but I don't want to read book tag challenge thing. The first question in this book tag is, what is a book that you feel like you need to read because everyone talks about it? Literally anything by Liane Moriarty, who wrote Big Little Lies, if you're unfamiliar with this author. Because pretty much everyone at my old bookstore used to talk so much about her, and I feel like I'm missing out massively. And my mom has read a few of her books and said they're really good, and like The Apple Doesn't Fall Far from the Tree. I can't remember what it's called, but it's this one. It came out like a while ago and it sounds really interesting and I'm a little bit invested in. It's an adult book and I feel like I'm not moving on from young adult, but I'm more keen to read more adult books now because something in me has changed. Question number 2 is a book that's really long. I'm really scared to jump back into the Outlander series because those books are massive, as well as the Game of Thrones series because, again, massive books, lots of words, me who's dumb. Not a good mix. I'm keen to, but I don't want to because there's not enough time in the day for me to read them. And it's sad. But also it's the size. I'm very intimidated by that. And the words are so tiny too, and I'm like, this is some big brain things we're gonna have to jump into, and I don't know if I'm ready for that. Number 3 in this tag is a book you've owned for a long time or had on your to be read list for a long time. And for a while it was Crooked Kingdom, and then I read it and was massively disappointed, but that is another story. But now I feel like it is the last Land of Stories book because I've been saying I was gonna read it for a long time. And that didn't happen, and it hasn't happened yet. Mainly because maybe I don't want the series to end. And maybe it's because I didn't get around to doing it. I could be lying. Number 4 in this tag is a book that was required reading. Now, luckily at school I never read a book that in class that I didn't like, but a lot of people read Death of a Salesman and told me some things about it, and now I don't want to read it. Number 5 in this tag is a book that intimidates you, and that is The Count of Monte Cristo. Because have you seen the size of that thing? It's scary. Now I just seem like I'm scared of big books in general. This is coming off great, guys. Number 6 in this tag is a book that you think might be slow, and that is Priory of the Orange Tree. I always thought it was Priority because of how people say it, and that's, yeah, I've said it wrong in some videos. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. But yeah, my goodness, she big. And I started reading it and I wasn't really sold on it straight away. I think I might need to try again. I'm going to. Just not straight away because you know me. Procrastination station. Number 7 is a book that you need to be in the right mood for, and that is A Little Life. I've heard that you need to have your mind in a good place to read that book because, yeah, at least that's what Katie McGrath said, and I believe her. I trust her. She said you need to be mentally prepared for it, and I don't think I'm mentally prepared for that or anything else, so we're not going there quite yet. I feel maybe it's like an Audible purchase that I might need to do. Instead of reading it, might be too much to read, might need to listen to it instead. Question number 8 in this tag, which is also the last question in this book tag, is a book that you're unsure that you'll like, and that is A Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. And that's because I'm not sure if it's gonna be good like the trilogy was good. At least I really enjoyed Hunger Games. Didn't like Snow. Think he's a bit of a problematic main character. I mean, he becomes a problematic main character. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like the young Snow. Maybe I will. I'm unsure. Hence why I answered this one. And also it's coming out as a movie, so maybe I read it. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Anyway, guys, that's all I've got for you today. Please like, subscribe, because that is always nice, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.